Now then, welcome back to another episode of Hypermine Modded. Today, we are starting on the Hypermine Modpack, created by DarkphanLP. HyperAntix. The HyperAntix server has been set up and sorted out in a super secret fashion. Everybody has been almost oblivious to what's been going on. There's been a few hyperminers dealing with the testing of the pack and fine-tuning it. And on Saturday last week, they had an open start where everyone got involved, except for me, unfortunately, because the kids were still off school. So I still had lots of things to do over the weekend, and today is pretty much the first chance I've had to start on HyperAntix. So without further ado, we are going to join the HyperAntix server. There's lots and lots of stuff in the description, lots and lots of details in the description that you should probably check out, such as who are these people? Batastrophe, Pudsey, Brahimic, Warsmith. You probably know Brahimic and Warsmith because they've been on Hypermine for a while, but Batastrophe and Pudsey, they're here as guests on the modded server. So, the modded server begins. Let's see how I get on. And so the world loads in around me for the first time at spawn. And I crash. Okay, here we are. We're in. It only took one attempt. Oh look. Jan.com's first death on the server. These are the gravestones that mark the many, many death points that people will be getting during the course of the play. Now already, look, at spawn, there's plenty of things going on. People have been busy over the weekend. As you do when you've got a new mod pack, you play it to death, don't you? I'm still planning on doing all of the regular series, so you can expect plenty more things from me. The normal things, the standard series that I've been doing for a while now. This is just the new series, okay? So bear that in mind. There's plenty still to be done over here, and there's plenty still to be done on the other series. But let's just have a little look around. So all of these things are kind of set up at spawn. Little spawn houses with a smeltery, little spawn house over there, plenty of food, spawn house with a windmill already, okay, spawn house with a windmill already, and lots of storage already, and there's some of these. What are these? Blast furnaces from immersive engineering, a tinker's construct tank, very nice. And coal brick ovens from immersive engineering. Okay, so there's plenty of things already achieved. I feel like I'm well behind, and it's only really been the weekend. The Saturday, it got released. The Sunday, the videos got released. Go and check those out. And on Monday, people just carried on playing lots and lots. Drinks and things. What is this place then? It's got Melissa's doors in. Hello. Won't let me in though. Won't let me in to say hi. So what's all this? This looks like freebies to me. What we got? Drinks in the fridge. And boiled eggs. Drinks in the fridge, some blackcurrant smoothies, some raspberry smoothies, all the Pam's Harvest Crafty stuff. So there's Pam's Harvest Craft all over the place. Nice. Lots of fields of stuff. Oh man, look at all the food. So we're not going to be able to, we're not going to need to do all the basics of food collecting and stuff because we've got plenty here already. We're not going to need to do the basics of getting all the Tinker Smeltery together because there's a Tinker Smelter here already. There's plenty of things here already to get us going and get us started. We've got lots of resources come back to spawn from people who want us to achieve things as a group. Okay, so yeah, we're looking okay. There's a few things that I need to worry about. And dinosaurs over there is potentially one of them. Look at that, there's dinosaurs here already. What's this? For my neighbour, from Wholesale Virus. Okay, Pudsey's humble home. And he's already got some dinosaur statues. Very cool. Some little dinosaur statues. That apparently is a Velociraptor action figure. I don't think so. But anyway, it's all cool. There's lots of things going on, of course. People have been doing things for ages. So where do I start? Well, I think I've got to start by doing a little bit of mining. I'm just having a little explore. I think I should get some food in my inventory Do I go and take food from the kitchen over there, or do I start by harvesting my own food? Well, this all looks like it's been growing because it's here, isn't it? A blue fridge, nice, with lots of stuff in that people have been harvesting. Okay, that's like kind of community stuff. Lots of community stuff. Lots more community stuff. And plenty of gardening stuff as well. Okay, so food's definitely not going to be a problem. There is a market for getting all the different seeds with emeralds. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. And I'm guessing that this thing up here is kind of the place to get your food, because there's quite a lot of it in there. Let's see, how much is there? 59 of those, and a load of those, and a load of those. Lots of fruit salads and hot dogs. Well, let's get one. No, I didn't want to get all of the hot dogs. I only want, like, I suppose 5 hot dogs to start off with. That should be more than enough. And let's get a few bowls of fruit, because they're nice and easy, and they get made out of all sorts of stuff. That'll do nicely for a startup. What do we got in here? Open computer manuals. Okay. Materials are new. Cool. And a digital guide for environmental tech. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah, where to begin? I guess I've got to go mining and get my own stuff. That'd be a good start. Decide what things are going on here. Harvester tool. That looks cool. Do we just click it? Oh, look. And it starts harvesting all of the crops from around there. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that that's like a mini harvesting tool. It just goes and harvests all of this lot. I wonder where it puts it all. Must put it somewhere special. Oh, it zaps them up to here or something. Item magnet. Awesome. Cyclic is a new mod for me. But I've read up on it, and I understand that it's doing lots of random cool things. Things that you would expect to be in modded Minecraft, as well as things that you would expect like Quark to do. It's kind of a Quark meets extra utilities mod, I think, with lots of cool little things inside it. Oh, look, we've even got donkeys and horses and stuff already here as well. Awesome. And there's a nice simple house over here. Whose is the nice simple villager house? Nice simple villager house belongs to Moocake. Moocake's mud hut. Awesome. Alright, so there's lots to do, lots of things to get on with. I'm going to get myself accustomed to the local area and do a little bit of exploring. I will be back in just a bit when I've got some basics set up and ready to build myself a house. And Darkphan joined. Hi. Hi. Alrighty, so I've been out exploring. Doing a lot of checking things out. We've now got a few other people on. Lapis has joined us, and Darkphan has joined us, as you know. Puds is on, and JB Warsmith's on as well. I've been looking around and marking up people's spawn homes. As you can see, Puds' spawn home is over there. Black Rose's spawn home over there. The spawn community building set up, which is pretty much where Lapis and Darkphan are building everything and setting themselves up at the minute. We've got an Nyan Tiger here. Voodoo Beard's got his stereotypical little shack. This is it. Look, this is his shack. Yep. Remember Voodoo Beard from the last modded server where he just set up a little shack and stored everything in it. And we've got Moocake over there, and I think that's all that I've spotted. Oh, Page of Maces over there. Loth Razor and Twinkles over there, and I think that's it. Now I also spotted down here, there is a pizza hut. Well, it's like a hut, but it's got pizza outside, and I'm pretty sure that must be Jan. But it doesn't say it's Jan, but I'm pretty sure it's Jan. Someone else has been setting up something over here, potentially for a water build somewhere around here. They also got a little strip out there as well. There's a village up on a hill, but the villagers are all safe and already secured. I don't think I want to do another village, necessarily. And, oh, over here, there we got CaptianQ, and they've got quite a big area being built out over here. And I think that's all that I've found so far. There's somebody over here as well, but that might be just the farm for Jan. And there's another building here, which I don't know whose that is. but the majority of them are still sticking around this spawn. This is basically the spawn chunks here, and most people have been staying fairly close to spawn so far. Now, before we go off further afield, I've had a little wander around to see if there's any nice areas to have a look at, and I've seen a few, but I don't want to settle for those. So what I've decided to do instead is try and pick a base area for spawn based on kind of the grid system. Okay, so Loth Razor has his spawn house here, and I'd give him like the 3x3, right? Twinkles is here, and give her about 3x3. Puds is here, give him about the 3x3 around it. And I'm thinking that this 3x3 here, that doesn't sort of intersect with anybody's, could potentially be my plot. So there would be plot 1. Okay, and we'll do this in purple. Okay, plot 1 could be there. So Puds is there, and Black Rose is here. So then this plot over here, Moo Cake's over here. So this could potentially be plot 2. Something like that, right? Just to give me a general idea of keeping around spawn, but where there was a decent space for people to build. Also, Black Rose is here, Puds is here, so that means spawn buildings in there, and somebody else is here, so that's no good for me. Moo Cake there. So I could just build on this other side of Moo Cake down here. So that could be plot number 3. Plot number 3, purple, save. And what else? We've got somebody here, so, and this one here. So most of them have already kind of visually obeyed the 3x3 sort of principle already. Like Twinkles is here, and Page of Maces is here. Everyone seems to be giving themselves that little bit of space and giving their fellow server members a little bit of space, which is all excellent and good. Also down here, we could have a bit maybe there as, what are we on, plot 4? Plot 4. Save. Okay, so I've got a few options picked out for around spawn. Plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, plot 4. I'm going to have a little study of each of those plot areas and decide which sort of 3x3 area I want to build my starter house in. So I'm going to start with plot 1 and work my way around. And I'll be back with my decision in just a mo. Alright, so this is plot 1. Plot 1 is a nice little flat area, really. Not too close to anybody's home. Not too far away from the wilderness. The birch forest over there is pretty nice looking, actually, isn't it? Nice backdrop for a house. Facing this way, no doubt. Somewhere around these water pools. Not too far from spawn buildings as well. It looks quite nice. This is definitely the first choice so far. It's plot 1, first one I've looked at, and it is the first choice I would go for straight away. Nice flat little area just to build out a little starter home. A little starter home. But let's go and check out plot 2. Okay, so plot 2 over here. We've got quite a big building just sitting there with a big windmill on it. That's quite cool to have close by. But this one's in a bit of a dip. Plot 2's in a bit of a dip. So we're going to have to build slightly higher in this plot than I'd expect. And there's a couple of beehives. A couple of beehives close by, which I'd have to get rid of fairly swiftly as well before they all sting me. I don't know if bees actually sting you in this. Do they sting you these days? Do they still sting? Looks like they're trying to. Are they going to sting me? Maybe it's not that bad then. I thought the latest version they stung you whenever possible. If you got to... Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, okay, so that works. Yeah, so this is okay. Second plot. It's okay. I would say no to this plot in favour of the first plot. So we're going to have a look at plot 3 over there. Plot 3 is in the middle of a forest. Lots of tree chopping, but then that's lots of materials to start building stuff as well. Tree chopping, and we're on a bit of a hill leading up to the windmill house, which I don't actually know whose windmill house that is. There's no markings on it to say whose it is. And there's a plot there as well. This isn't too bad. This would be a good second choice because of the backdrop of trees and all that. It would be nice to live with the trees to the back, and we could build something nice and high in the trees, maybe even a tree house type starter house. That might kind of work. I guess this would be my second choice of plots. Still got one more plot to look at though, plot 4 over here, so I'm going to go and have a look at that now. I don't think we're that far away actually, so I won't bother cutting this time. We've got the rest of the hill round here, and of course the big farm area here for the windmill house. So we're just down the hill from that lot, which means we're slightly, it feels like we're slightly away from spawn, because spawn's just over the hill. So it feels a bit further away from spawn. We've got a similar sort of problems as the last location. So I think plot 1 is probably my favourite. So I'm going to go to plot 1 and start clearing out and setting up over there. Something you can do for me down in the comments is not worry about my spawn house. My spawn house I will have sorted out before the end of this episode. There'll be no worries there. But what you can do is start listing in the comments down below ideas you would like to see as the theme for this series. The theme for this series and what we're going to do. What are we going to achieve this series? When I go off and build something epic, what is that epic going to look like? What kind of epic would you like to see? I've already got a few ideas, but I would like your input as well. So down below in the comments, let me know. Right, I'm going to clear out these trees, clear out the land, make a nice little plot for myself, and then we can begin building our starter home. Alrighty, so I've cleared out the area, and I've laid a big fence around it. We're looking at the 3 chunks here. Leveled up inside, and also, not only that, but I've put a pathway all the way around the outside. So it's defined as a border. So I'm figuring that there's going to be something going on here. Oh, typical rain starting as soon as I start recording. And we can't get away with rain either, can we? We can't sleep because it's not nighttime. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, I've basically started doing a little bit of work in a kind of a mine room. I was digging down here to get the 4 or 5 layers of dirt so that I could use the dirt to fill in all of the other bits around here. I hope by now that you've downloaded the Modpack. The link is in the description from the Curse Voice Launcher, and you're having a look through the Modpack to see what sort of things there are in the Modpack, which would be great if we could step on the bed like on the vanilla server and do something with that. Oh, we've got bouncy beds as well. Look, bouncy, 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 bouncy beds. I like that we've got a mod called Bouncy Beds in. Yeah, there's lots of mods, lots of things to take a look at, and I would like your input on what you would like to see this series. I've got a few plans of my own, including starting building this place up as a mining HQ. I'm going to build a big house in the middle, I think, and then do some farms around the outside, probably. Something like that. Kind of make this my plot for a few starter homes, starter houses, and try and work through slowly but surely until the point where I'm sure what I want to do next. And then we will go on and get, our own little place somewhere. We'll get our own little place somewhere, and we'll start organising some bits and pieces to be done over there. Let's just go, don't want to waste it, so let's just make 8 pieces of sand into glass. And I'm just doing a very simple design for right now as well. This is going to be super simple, super sweet, super easy, and hopefully still look pretty cool at the end of it. I don't want to use any fancy blocks. I'm just using the blocks that I have available, which is lots of spruce and lots of cobble. And then I want to go and start doing some mining. So that's the be-all and end-all, is I want to start mining. I think I'm going to have a door there. And I think I'm going to have a door here. Stairs going down. Where am I going to put the stairs going down? Well, that's the wall currently. That's where the wall's supposed to be currently. So maybe if I have a few stairs coming down like this, we'll be coming down. I've got to keep everything so that we don't get any dark, haven't I? It can't be dark anywhere because the darkness hurts. So we come down this way, and then pop, 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 pop. And we will once again turn a corner here, I think. So we'll have a solid, and then we'll come down this way. and then bring the stairs out this way again. Just to make it all nice and simple looking. And I'll come down to, I don't know which level I want to come down to. I need at least 3 or 4 height, I suppose. So if that's the ceiling there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be plenty. So yeah, this would be the floor level. This would be floor level. And then I'll do something fancy under here later. So that comes down to floor level, which is good. Okay. And for now, I'll just put that there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some kind of mine shaft down here. And then up here, some kind of smelting option. Some kind of smeltery of some description. I don't know if I'm going to use a Tinker Smeltery. I think I'll use Tinker Smeltery when other people have made them already. So I'll use the smelters that people have made. I'm going to need to get rid of that one. Smelters that people have already made. And just kind of, I don't know, make a new thing in here. I do need a lot of light in here though, because it's going to get dark. Jan slept. Yes, Jan slept. Good, good. Well done, Jan. Thank you. Alright, so I'm more concerned now with the upper area, the build itself, the main floor as it were. So, let's get some more cobble. And there we go. Good, good. And I think just the basics really. I don't want to go overboard with anything. Let's just make it nice, simple spruce doors. And I think with all the spruce I've got, we're probably going to go with a spruce roof as well. Yeah, that's going to be nice and simple then, isn't it? Nice spruce roof. And very, very simple it will be too. So we'll have a spruce door, and it's got to go on the inside edge, so that means this way. And the inside edge here, this way. There we go. And over here we'll go bop and bop. Now I've filled those in, I can swap that around and go with that. Okay, so very simple basic design. Just enough detail to make it look cool. Now the next stage, if I got this glass, figure out the window level. So the windows I'm going to use just like panes. I'm not going to get much into modded today. I'm going to try and avoid doing too much modded until you guys tell me what you would like to see. So we're going like that, and then can I make? I don't think glass fits onto wall. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't fit onto wall. There's chisel and bits in here as well, so I can do chiseling and bits in. No, it doesn't do that. I didn't think it did. Let's take this. I can chisel bits and stuff a bit later on, but for right now, let's just set up a basic kind of structure to a build. So it's got some depth and detail in the build. We will go there and there with that one then. There and there with a window. Should I do these too high? Maybe. Maybe do too high, just because it'll add a bit more height to the overall thing. I'm going to go and do a decent ceiling on it anyway, or a decent roof on it anyway. But just for the start, that's going to look okay. Yeah, I think another one of glass, and another one of each of those first. That'll look okay. And then from there, we will add in some more stairs, I think. Cobble stairs. Lots and lots of dirty cobble buildings. Wow. People have already started using things like the white stone and different coloured trees and stuff. But for now, I'm just focused on getting started. So I'll just do it simple. Keep it nice and simple. And then we want those on. So every bit of glass gets covered by one of those. And then every one of these gets covered by this. That's it. So glass covered with one of those. Oh man, I fell. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't do all these spruce logs at the same time, is so that when I fall down I don't have to worry. There we go, and there, there, and there. Awesome. Ah, wrong. Get off. Thank you. So what I like about the simplicity of the build is it looks old and rustic. And because it looks old and rustic, the inside is not going to be expectant. You're not going to be expecting the inside to look too good. But the inside is actually going to be the priority. The outside, not so much. Okay, let's go. That's fairly simple looking, isn't it? But it adds a bit of character to it in the depth. We will change it around a little bit with chisel and bits. We'll take some edges off a bit later on with chisel and bits. But for right now, we can just keep going like so. And let's get back up onto the top. We needed to do this one here, didn't we? So let's go up, up and up. And then pop and pop. Yes, awesome. Okay. Now, fill these in. And this one. And then I think we need to start thinking about the roof. So, super simple, but hopefully to great effect. Okay, that's sorted that out. Yes, awesome. Okay, just nice and simple, a bit of a build on the side there. Yes, okay. Next up, I want to bring the... I guess I want to go up one more, really, don't I? So let's get some blocks on the bar. Let's think about this. Now, I could go up and across. Up and across. And then put the edging on there. So we've still got a little bit of wood showing underneath there. That might work, just as a basic build design. Yeah, just enough to highlight a bit of detail there. Could be good, could be good. And then we can work on a roof from that sort of design. I think that's too much cobble though at the moment, so I'm going to need to do something about changing the cobble out, changing the cobble up a little bit here and there. But for right now, we'll just grab some more. And what colour rooftop? Birch wood is not going to be a good option because I don't have a lot of birch, but there's a lot of spruce around, so we'll do a lot more spruce. Let's go with some more steps. And we've got plenty of the spruce steps right now, which is good. Awesome. So from this side, we're going to cover it over like this. And then we're going to come out one. On each side, we're just going to come out one. And then we're going to start going up and around in that simple style this way. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate that on the other side. And I want to figure out how to connect the fence across to here and have some kind of hanging stuff going on down the side. So let me just work through this section, put a few more logs down, and we shall be getting going very soon with some more of the roof. Okay, so now we've got a simple half slab ceiling in above the first floor, or above the ground floor. Well lit, organised and sorted. Sun's going down, so I better go and quickly sleep if Jan doesn't already do it. Jan's probably going to do it already. She's online right now, somewhere around about. Let's see if she was over at that place that I thought she would be. I can't see, but I reckon she's down there. I reckon that's Jan's. Let's get some sleep anyway. Let's get some sleep. We've got Morpheus on now, so we can sleep easily. Anyone can sleep, and we can make it day, which is awesome. I don't like all this cobble. I'm going to have to do some stuff with the cobble, but probably chisel and bits in it, really. That's probably the idea. But I want to build up a simple roof. I don't want to go all BOO on it and do too much. I just want to do a nice simple roof. And I think that just a nice simple slope will probably do for this build. This particular build anyway, right? And then from that simple slope, then we will go up one more in more of a straight run, like so. And we'll put this in here. There we go. And then we'll go up one more with this, and up one more with this, and put something else in here. I guess putting a window in would be good at this point. and then kind of capping it off like so. Okay? So that's then the cobble side of things, right? Next up, we just go with the spruce wood and just fill it all in the same way as it was done with the cobble, but with spruce, and make ourselves a cool looking ceiling. Just a straightforward Minecraft ceiling. Okay. Hey Cribs, how you doing? Don't blow up by me, please. Don't blow up by me. Everything's dead. There's no one on the server right now but me. And I had to run across to going to sleep because the darkness will kill me. The darkness will kill me. So I've just been working on making a little window out here. Hey little boy, how you doing? You're burning slightly. You look like you're a bit cyber. There's lots of cyber stuff going on in this mod pack, like enhancements and stuff. So please do check it out and test out all the things and stuff. All the stuff and things. Check them all out and have a good look to see if there's anything that you kind of like. And let me know. And I will endeavour to have a go at stuff that you fancy, you pick out over the course of this season of HyperAntix. All I'm doing right now is I'm just finishing off the basic house for me to start in. And this is just going to be my mining home, really, more than anything else. It's just going to be a mining home. I'm going to hide a torch in each of those eaves there, just to make sure that this doesn't get spawned on. And I'm going to construct this out a little bit more. There's a window already there. That's not really where I wanted it, I suppose, but that'll do. We'll put that there, and we'll hide a light up there as well to shine a light from the window. And then we'll fill this in as the eaves of the building. I could have it so it steps out, but I think not. I think I'm going to seal it all in like that. No natural light from this side of things, and make sure I even up that kind of stuff. Yep, just to finish off the build overall, it's got to be smooth and simple with a little bit of storage upstairs for some blocks and a lot of storage downstairs for the iron ores and stuff like that. It's got to be well lit because I don't want anywhere that I could possibly go that could kill me. Nothing's allowed to kill me, nothing at all. And that was down like that with that shining out the window. Yes, awesome. And then fill this in. Easy. Job's a good one. And then the other torch over here. Okay. So nothing can stop me now. No, it's not too dark for anything. And I've got plenty of space for putting some bits and pieces up there. Some spruce chests. Yeah, why not spruce chests? We'll drop some of those down in here. That can go kind of in this section. So if I take this row out of half slabs, maybe keep that last one in, but take those two and those two, put some chests on here and chests on there, they would have been okay. Why can't I open those? They are not opening underneath stairs. What is wrong with this picture? Do they open? They open. So why don't they open under stairs? That might be a quark problem. A quark issue. I might have to change them for vanilla chests then. Because I'm pretty sure vanilla oak chests should still work under stairs. I guess that's just an issue that we can resolve in some other means. Let's put a stair there instead, just to give it a little bit more or something. And we can also put maybe armor stands on the side here for mining armor. Awesome. Okay, and yeah, I think the rest of it I will leave as is. This floor we shall have a bit of storage on and maybe a bit of a smelting system in the corner here. And then we go down, down, down into the mines, which I'll have sorted out by next episode. That looks okay to me. I've got a lot of work still to do to it, I feel. I feel like there's still a lot of work to do to make it look neat and tidy and nice. Change some of the walls out a bit, change some of that cobble up. Just do a little bit of work with chisel and bits. Now I've got the main structure in place, I can use that structure to start mining for more resources. And once that's done, then I can start building out the next part, the next house and so on, and put some things out and about. So that's all we've got time for in the first episode of HyperAntix. Lots and lots and lots of cool things in this mod pack. I'm just getting started. I wanted to give you your say in the comments before I get too far down any particular tech tree and decide what I'm going to do. Magic, tech, a mixture of magic and tech, a build design, anything like that. Leave it all down below in the comments. And down in the description you'll find the links to all of the peoples and all of the links to the downloads and all those things that you will need to be able to play along with Darkphan's awesome Hypermine mod pack, HyperAntix. Until next episode though, thank you very, very much for watching, and goodbye.